We are live.
What's going on, everyone? Woo! What a day. What a day. What a day for everybody.
There we go.
Oh, you're robotic or I am?
I was robotic for a second. I was like,
I like it.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's there are women's panties getting wet everywhere right now.
Dude, I've always wanted to be able to do the robot. Like bodybuilders, King Kamali used to do this thing where he'd come out, boo, 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 boo. And I tried actually putting a routine together like that. And I looked like I had like Tourette's, autism, and cerebral palsy all at the same time.
Trying to prove that the Jews can be white.
Well, Jews can dance to Jew stuff, right? Like the hora and other things, but yeah, we're not moving like the brothers, man. We're just not. It's not in our DNA, man.
That's why I gotta have some black in me because I can jump. So
yeah, I mean, in my day, I touched rim once, and I'm not a tall man, so I can't. I used to be able to jump. I used to be able to jump. I ran a 4.68. So, I mean, I am decently athletic, but again, you know, I was always the anomaly. Like, right? Like when I ran my 40 at the combine the first time, I ran at like 4.73, and they're like, that can't be right. Look at that guy, and I ran it again and got a 4.68, and I'm like, let's run it again. They were like, no way did that guy just run that, because I was running faster than a lot of skill positions, you know. I was faster than most, other than the two running backs on our high school team who ran 4.2s who weren't white.
Jesus.
So there's a reason I had to play pulling guard, because they would literally pass the other guys. They were that fast. So yeah, I mean, it sucked for me because as a lineman, having to run instead of your average 3 yards per play, 15 yards per play really sucked. But you know, it got me where I needed to go. Yeah. So athleticism, gladly get naked. You know, it's funny. We had a conference call today for Ambrosia, and Sean literally said, Mark is too lean. We need to get him gain some weight. And then my wife lately has been just referring to me as skinny bitch.
Oh my goodness.
It's fucked up. Yeah, Zaid, our marketing guy, he's like, well, as long as she doesn't call you just bitch. I'm like, I'd rather be called bitch than skinny at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Like, just call me a bitch, and we'll all get along. Now, I mean, I don't know why. Like, I've been eating. Like, I'm eating to a point of discomfort. I can't gain weight. And I think it's just my activity and everything. I do think, and there's a whole like hypothesis. Like, so I cold plunge every day. And I know that the data on fat loss is shit, but hear me out. I'm cold for like 4 hours afterwards. So I think that with my body and my metabolism, it's just making it where I'm burning I'm an outlier on the thermic effect of cold plunges. Because ever since I got that motherfucker, I cannot eat enough food. And I know it's not like that. I'm not telling you fat people could just go in and fucking get shredded. But I think that with my metabolism, just throwing that little bit of something, even if it's like 200 calories, that's just making me just a furnace all day long because I'm cold. Like I literally have a space heater and it could be 80 degrees out. I have that bitch blown on me until I warm up. It's crazy.
Right.
It's just
that's
me.
Wild.
It is. Yeah. But holy shit, our brains are not working today. We should probably talk about the news.
Oh shit, we're like 5 minutes in. We haven't talked about the news.
Actually, we're 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. I mean, holy shit. I have so many things stockpiled in here. I don't even know what to start with. But
why don't we start with Mr. Schumer? Actually, hang on. Let's start with Mr. Schumer. Remove that one, add that one. Bang. So the Democrats are probably going to try to shut down the government. Basically.
Okay, fair. I think we should shut it down permanently, to be honest with you. Don't threaten me with a good time, Alan.
Why are like me and you are the only two people I think that think like this? But shut this motherfucker down.
I say we just get rid of it.
Just trash it and let's start over. Like get rid of all of the organizations we have in the government, which we have so many that they don't even know how many we have.
That's
like
an
for
issue.
it to get to that's an issue. For it to get to that fucking stage, that is wild. Like how does that even happen, dude?
Well, I mean, seriously, I think I think they might be trying to do that. Now, hear me out. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna put yours back. I promise. But hear me out on this. Oh, let me do this real quick. Hold on. Okay. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I think I can do this. I think. Okay, remove. There we go. Okay. What about this from Grant Cardone? Trump is trying to eliminate the IRS and abolish income tax. What if the 5D chess is just getting rid of everything? What if Trump is just trying to literally get rid of the government? Like IRS, like you get rid of the IRS, you get rid of income tax, man. So basically you would still have, so let me explain this to you guys. You would still have an IRS, but it would be at the state level. So my father worked for the state level IRS. My father worked for the state of Illinois Department of Revenue for 27 years. 27 years. Yes, he was a fucking lazy government employee. And it had great health insurance, the greatest health insurance. I wish my health insurance was what my dad had, right? So the bottom line is, you know, there would still be an arm for taxation, right? But it wouldn't be federal. It would be at the state level. And I don't know about you, but I really like the Constitution. And I don't see anything in the Constitution that has because again, remember, income tax came in for the Civil War, went away, and it was brought back when we brought in the Fed in the early 1900s. So our country, for a majority of its existence, did not have a federal tax. We should not have a federal tax. I should not be paying 37% of my income to the federal government. And we need to get rid of the IRS. We need to get rid of income tax. And that's it. This is what we need. Anybody who is a fan of the federal income tax, we can't be friends. We cannot be friends because the federal income tax is what's slowing this country down. Be like, well, how are we going to get by without taxes? I don't know. Get rid of the people who the taxes pay the salaries of. Let them go in the privates. There'll be plenty of private sector jobs opening. You give me an extra 37% per year, per paycheck to spend. I'm hiring 40 motherfucking people. I'm hiring everybody. I'm going to hire a personal assistant, which I greatly need. I'm hiring a ton of shit. I'm going to take that money. I'm going to reinvest it into growing my businesses, growing their careers, getting them off the ground. You have a bunch of mini marks running around, starting businesses left and right.
Fuck yeah. I mean, and that's the way it should be though. You know, like the federal government has just gotten so bloated and top heavy. People totally forget what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to protect our borders, provide national group defense, and protect our rights from the states. That's it. Like I don't understand how we got to the point where like the government decided, well, we should be teaching your children. What the fuck? Fuck no. The state, like you can choose which state you live in, and they can have a department of education. Like the same thing, like we should have, like the very second they formed the ATF, we should have like fucking done a Boston Tea Party #2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you guys making an organization that is literally on face value unconstitutional? At face fucking value. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Why do you get to tell me what I get to drink, what I get to smoke, or anything about my Second Amendment rights? My Second Amendment rights, the only business the federal government should have about my Second Amendment rights are they should be protecting them against the states. Like any state that's like, oh, you can't have a bump stock, they should be like, oh, fuck, it's uninfringed, bitches. You can't do that. Like, it's so wild to me what we've gotten here.
They have the military to enforce that. So they'll still have the military. Military spending will be there. The federal government will still get revenue. They'll still be solvent. They'll still be able to run. But the thing is, we've created this system that is essentially paying into laziness. And back, I just did a whole video today I put on my other channel about people do not want to, they believe that 9-to-5 jobs are inhumane, that people should not spend their lives working. But that is literally the bane of human existence. We were cavemen. Women would spend all day taking care of the homestead, or let's talk way back. Like literally, they're basically hunting, gathering, taking care of kids. It's a full-time job, 18, 20 hours. They're barely sleeping because they're going to eat by fucking woolly mouse. Men are out hunting and killing and doing all that shit. Then you fast forward. Let's look at the early 1900s in America when you had the times when you had the Battle of Utah with the Mormons fucking shit up. I love that fucking story. Mormons were fucking badass. Let's look at the Native Americans, right? So they were
Right.
living off the land. You know what that meant? The men went out all day, hunted, battled, fought for territory, got food for their tribe, kept them safe. Women literally stayed in and they made weapons and they cooked food and they prepared food and they kept their homestead running. And that is human history. There's no time in human history where humans are able to Netflix and chill for 12 to 15 hours a day. Human life, human existence includes suffering. And if you work really hard in this free market, you might be able to suffer, right? Suffer where you fucking drive through coffee and you work in air conditioned offices. You notice the people complaining about 9-to-5 jobs aren't the motherfuckers pouring concrete and working on oil rigs. No, they're the motherfuckers sitting in cubicles, fucking air conditioned. They get catered lunch to work every day. These soft ass office working bitches who don't know how to fucking act. Humans are designed to work and our brains are designed to work. If you do not have purpose, now think about aging. If you retire, your chances of getting dementia or getting Alzheimer's increase dramatically, incrementally, because your brain is not being challenged. Humans need adversity. Humans need suffering. And that comes from our ancestors who literally, if they fucked up for one day, they starved or they got eaten by a large animal or killed by another tribe.
Right.
These dumb fucks, these soft ass motherfuckers. I can imagine not working. I love working. I thrive off adversity. I'll get my ass chewed out by a board member and I'm like, that was fucking, let's fucking go. Now I got something to do. And I'm like, and you know, it's simple adversity. I had a business partner tell me once, a company I owned, he said, I'm never going to go mainstream. I'm never going to sell to the mass market because of my personality and the fact that I'm just kind of unhinged. And I'm like, okay, I'm in Walgreens, I'm in Meijer, I'm in fucking Sprouts. I worked my entire life. My brain drove me to prove that dumb motherfucker wrong. That's human nature. Human nature is to overcome adversity. And without work, if we just get a basic income, that's not going to work. The universal income, that'll never work because then people aren't driven to do shit. We need to work. I'm so tired of these lazy motherfuckers. Good luck hiring someone. Good fucking luck.
Yeah, it's tough.
Everybody wants to be a fucking influencer.
Yeah, which is wild because like then there's people like me and you who would rather not be.
I would, yeah. I mean, look, I would, like, man, you could take me off of social media. My dopamine will be just fine. I get plenty of dopamine from training, from watching my kids succeed, from doing shit in the background. I don't need a phone to get dopamine. I get rid of that shit. If I didn't have to answer emails and bullshit, yeah, you could take me off of social media. I will be just fine living on a homestead, doing my shit. But unfortunately, or fortunately for everybody out there, it's part of what we do. And so we're able to just, and also like now that we're kind of in the political or current events world, I guess you call it, that it brings us in there and we enjoy it, but don't think that we need this. Like it's something we do because we feel it's right.
Well, I mean, I didn't enjoy any of 2020. just to be real. I really didn't. I felt like I needed to speak out because like, you know, we saw what happened when everybody just sat the fuck down because in truth be told, most of you motherfuckers out there are just pussy ass bitches who let the government be your daddy. And that's, I mean, 70% of people sat the fuck down. Shit. What was it, like 43% of all Democrats thought that, you know, people that were unvaccinated should be arrested and shit.
And put in gulags.
Yeah.
In fucking camps, bro. They wanted to straight Jew us like that. They wanted to throw me in an oven. Now, I don't know if they wanted to do that, but hey. Every time I see an oven, bro, I get PTSD.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Have you had the one taken out of your house?
I just have a stovetop. It's just a blank slate. I just have a whole stovetop. Yeah, no oven, just PTSD.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll pour out a little Manischewitz for the homies.
I know that just a bunch of people just pissed the fuck off at this conversation right now. But
Hey,
that's all
it's
good.
okay. I don't have to. I'll pull out the star. It's right on my trophy right there. That's
Yeah,
my.
there
That's
you
like
go.
That's like my fucking anti-vampire cross right there. Aha! I can say it. Yeah,
This is
dude,
my favorite
fucking
cross.
wild. And Canadians acting tough after they cucked out for their government. Fuck you. You guys are pussies.
Right.
You guys aren't about that
Right.
life. But then again, but you know what? More of our country spoke out than theirs. Like, I think if we would have gone full Canada, I think that now the northern states would have bent over and took it like the good little bitches they are.
Yeah.
The southern states, there's a reason why Bill Lee did not ever mandate masks during the pandemic, because he didn't want to fuck around, and he certainly didn't want to find out. Because if he would have mandated masks, down in fucking Bojangles country, man, you're gonna have motherfuckers coming out full ass militias, fucking overalls. It's gonna be bad.
Bojangles country. I fucking love it.
Have you ever eaten Bojangles?
But it's very true. I have eaten Bojangles.
I've never tried it. I lived in North Carolina for all those years.
It's an amazing laxative.
I heard the fries are the best in the world.
The fries are good, but the rest of Bojangles is an amazing laxative. If you haven't taken a good solid shit in a couple of days, you can eat Bojangles, and you certainly will be in the toilet soon.
Do you want some trivia? Did you know that Bojangles is the #1 restaurant in Roatan, Honduras?
I did not know that.
Now you know it.
Now I know.
#1 by a lot. I mean, by incremental amounts.
Wildly enough, that might come up at some point in time. It might be information I could use at some point in time. I don't know.
I just used it.
But, yeah, that's a good point. You just used it. What the fuck? That's a great point. That's a great point.
I got you.
No, but the world's just so fucking nuts right now. I wanted to show you something. I'm gonna put this up here real quick.
Is it the one with the adductor boobs?
Yeah, we're gonna do that one too.
That was awesome. Adductor boobs.
Adductor boobs.
Never seen that.
We still get to say boobs at least. But so the guy this says the guy I was on a date with just found out that I was trans by Googling my name, and now he left without paying. Why is it so hard to date a straight man when you're just a normal trans girl who makes content for the internet?
I'm gonna guess the penis.
I'm gonna guess it's the cock. Yes, I'm like because. And here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with being gay, but it's two cocks.
Don't make straight dudes don't need to be gay.
Yeah, like you're asking him to be something he's not, right? I feel for that, and thankfully he did, because what if the date would have proceeded farther, and then, to me that's fucking crazy, because technically, and I mean this, technically, you're misrepresenting yourself of who you actually are. In a lot of states, in a lot of states, that would be sexual assault. Like if they would have sexual contact, and then all of a sudden he's like, well, I thought you were a female, and it turns out you're a male. In a lot of states, that could be viewed as sexual contact by deception. That's not a good thing. It's illegal. It's actually illegal. Not to mention dangerous as fuck. Dangerous as fuck for you. Why, as a trans person, why the fuck would you want to put yourself in that much harm's way? There are plenty of dudes that are gay that will think you're pretty. I think you know what I mean. But it's like, I don't understand. Like, why do you want to date straight men when you're a trans woman? Because that means you're a man, and it does. It means you're male biologically. If somebody has sex with you, that's another male. That's homosexuality. And it's like they want to erase homosexuality too. That's another thing that's something we talked about with Bucky too. It's like they just wanted to erase homosexuality,
So I'm going to try and pull up this article. Did you see that Tim Pool did a video today? I'm trying to get it on my phone. Where these dudes, like these actors, were cuddling, and they said it's not gay to cuddle. They're trying to make this whole movement of cuddling not being gay. Oh, here it is. Found it. So Tim Pool already did a video, so we're completely just stealing his content, but it's our unique content. This is where I first heard about it. So let me just remove this. Oh shit, what'd I do? I did something wrong. No, I don't think I did. I think I might have done. Oh, here we go. There we go. So Pedro Pascal and Oscar Isaac are being praised for displaying non-toxic masculinity after Pedro shared an intimate photo of them cuddling. Now we could just scroll through this article. So basically, they made the internet a slightly nicer place to be. And this time it's with the help of his longtime bestie, Oscar Isaac, with the stars being praised for representing non-toxic masculinity. Okay, Alan, if we ever do a picture holding hands like that, I mean, we're fucking. I mean, so they're really close.
There would have been a blowy beforehand or someone. So
yeah, they're really close there, but I'm trying to find. Yeah, here's the picture that went viral. So these guys are fucking snuggling. And they're like, we're not gay, bro.
Yeah.
So they're in this article, they're trying to say that men are not gay, that men cuddle, that men should cuddle, and cuddling. I'm so over toxic masculinity. These two give me hope for the future. Bro, it's not toxic to not be gay. I'm sorry, dude. I'll hug a dude. I'm a hugger. I'm not gonna, that's a brief embrace, but actually snuggling a dude, it's fucking gay, bro, and that's okay. But don't try to convince me that snuggling your bro isn't gay. Like, can you imagine if we went up to Kurt Zilla?
Yeah.
We're like, hey, Kurt, bro, can we cuddle? Like, the fuck?
Kurt could just pick the both of us up. Kurt could just pick the both of us up like this and hold us and cuddle us. It would be.
We could just be in his armpits. He'll be like this.
Yeah, we could just be in his armpits. It would be the most humorous yet terrifying thing I've ever done, probably.
You know, it'd be a good video if next time I'm in Cali, I go to Mike. Go, hey, Mo, you want to cuddle? It's not gay. Just a little cuddle fest. It's a little snugs.
That would be an interesting reaction.
They're trying to. They're still trying this shit where they're trying to make it seem like men being men, which means not fuck. Look, dude, women can cuddle women and not be lesbians. Like they can do that shit. Women can hold hands in public. I'm not walking down the street holding hands with my bro. I'm not. I'll put my arm around you like, what's up, bro? But bro, cuddling is fucking gay, and that's okay. Yeah. But I'm not fucking cuddling because I'm not fucking gay. I'll cuddle my wife.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because women are soft, feminine,
soft
and titties.
Yeah,
they have titties.
They have titties. And some dudes do also too. It wouldn't surprise me if either of those two dudes had some guy now, but they're still doing this shit. It's low T, yeah. They're still doing this shit where it's like they want to talk about toxic masculinity. You motherfuckers, the warmongers need to shut the fuck up. Because here's the fucking thing, right? Like, you guys voted, the Democrats, and this is true, you're the party of war now. You're endorsed by the warmongers, by the Cheneys, by all those people. You want us to stay in war in Ukraine. You want people to keep dying. You want what you would list off as toxically masculine people to fight in wars. But for some reason, you're still talking negatively about toxically masculine people. It's like every time you get into fucking trouble, like these people get into fucking trouble and they dial 911 because they need to rent some toxic masculinity to come save them. And it's so fucked up that they're still on this shit. If you don't like my masculinity, here's the best part about it. I don't fucking care. But you not liking me is not going to change this shit. But stop pretending like, one, you don't need toxically, like what you view as toxically masculine, which is actually just masculine. Don't pretend like you don't need masculine men in the fucking world, because that's not the truth. They need masculine men every single day. But it's also that, like, you motherfuckers, we are proving daily, like we prove daily that the idea of toxic masculinity being all aggressive and mean and everything like that. We prove daily that we're not that way because we still let you fuckers speak. And most of you motherfuckers would shut the fuck up if we told you to. That's for fucking sure.
Oh my God. I just can't. So so going back to the transgender thing, that's fascinating because I obviously don't date. I've been married for a long time. I don't know what it's like. I don't think I'd be able to tell.
Oh my God. No, fuck. Could you imagine dating now? Fuck that shit. I'm just stay single.
I'd get to second base, but I'd cut it off there.
Yeah.
I'll go to second base with a transgender person. No problem with it. Just the titties. That's not gay.
Oh, hang on. Oh shit. Hang on. Start. But we might as well do it.
Oh no. Okay, now I'm certainly not going to be in the mood tonight.
Yes.
That's good.
Everybody that's watching. And here's the thing. And if you're watching and you're going to get upset because we're about to make fun of somebody, I don't fucking care.
No, we don't care.
It's these people. If you put yourself out on the internet, like people make fun of Mark and I all the goddamn time, like all the time.
I posted a picture. And I posted a picture, posing shot the other day, and my legs didn't look that big because the angle and because I was wearing shorts. People were like, you skip legs. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Jesus
Christ.
It's
like, whatever.
Mark's legs are fucking enormous, dude.
I'm like, cool. Cool. I skip legs. Awesome. I just put a video up training legs a day ago. But yeah, it doesn't bother me because I have confidence and because I know bodybuilders know their weaknesses. You don't have to tell us like your arms are too small for your torso. I'm like, I know. Trust me. I know. And I've been told by actual judges that exact thing. So don't worry. I know. Right. I know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, it's not really telling me anything I didn't already know and address to the best of my ability. It's like you have a deficiency in math. Oh, the 60% on the test didn't give that away.
What the fuck? You know, like thanks for alerting me to something I already goddamn knew. You know,
but if you go on the internet, you're gonna get criticized. And as long as you don't bring family into it or get too crazy, and I'll go into that in the next clip. But like, dude, like you're on the internet, we know it. You're fair game. Like keep it from getting too personal. Keep it away from the family, and everything's fair game on the internet.
So, and I completely agree. Especially if the internet is not your therapist. It seems to me that a lot of people are using the internet as therapy, and that's just not the fucking case. Okay, as somebody that's been doing this a little while, like not as long as Mark, but a little while, I can tell you that the internet is a horrible fucking place, right?
It's bad.
If I would have shown you, shown you, and because they delete them after a while, but my reserved file, like the held file for the comments for my YouTube videos from years ago, it was like the 7th level of hell. Like everybody telling me to kill myself and all sorts of shit. So it is what it is. It's just the internet. Now, the other thing I wanted to warn everybody about, not that we're just going to probably laugh and make fun of this person. I just wanted you to be aware that it's kind of shocking. It's like it is kind of shocking to see this. So let's just.
It's wild.
That one's not it. That one's not it. This is it.
There it is.
This is adductor. This I don't even know. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that
she has a large. Is that a labia? Is that her labia? Just overlapping labia?
God, I fucking hope not.
Imagine if you had labia that big. That'd be fantastic. They're like catcher's mitts.
They're like catcher's mitts. Jesus. That's gonna be.
You catch a baseball with that shit. Like seriously, catch a football.
So, football. Jesus.
Look at that.
All right, here we go, and it gets better because she sings a little bit.
You got a whole minute 24.
Rocking confidence. Yeah. That's what I got. I am not afraid to flaunt my beauty. No.
Dude, her knees, she doesn't have knees. She has no knees. It's just one big. She has no joints in her knees.
Okay.
She doesn't have an ACL.
No. God. Oh my.
Not afraid to show the world who is beautiful. I got rockin' confidence.
I love how she's reading this. Like she wrote this shit the fuck out. Like I would love to
memorize it.
I would love to know what melody's playing in her head right now. Jesus, look at that.
I mean, think it's Let's Get Physical, right? Is that Let's Get Physical? It kind of has that kind of vibe.
It is. It does. Great pick. But that is a serious, I don't think that's labia. Because if you look right here, no, it comes straight out from her thigh.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a monstrous labia.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't, you, no, never mind.
Well,
I'm sorry.
labia,
my ADHD is like,
the labia is a fascinating body part.
Yes,
it's like the gatekeeper, you know?
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like sliding doors, right? Like it just kind of keeps the bugs out.
You spend an inordinate time thinking about pussy. You really do.
You have no fucking idea.
And I admire you for it. I admire you for it. And now that I'm on TRT, I totally understand why. But
it's basically 70% of my thought process is vagina and boobs. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's a fascinating body part. Like, think about it. It can give life and pleasure. Like, what else can do that? And you can literally fit something this big through something this. How does that work?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. No.
And then
like, it goes back to normal size.
Yeah. Just like Betty White once said. Like, Betty White once said, like, I don't know why people say that, to have somebody grow some balls are sensitive and blah, blah, blah. She was like, people should say, grow a pussy or pussy up because pussies can take a beating.
She said that?
Yeah, Betty White said that. Isn't that fucking
Betty
awesome?
White was a fucking gangster. She was a savage.
National fucking treasure, Betty White.
Diabolical.
Wow. Could you imagine what Betty White would have said about this?
Rockin' confidence. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but her going side to side.
She's not wearing a bra, is she?
I couldn't even tell you if she had an upper half right now.
No, there's no way is a bra putting it at that level. That's a straight up like that is a saggy fat boob. Like there's fat chick boobs and then there's boobs, right? Like girls with naturally big boobs, and then there's fat girl boobs where if they lost weight they'd have no boobs. These are fat girl boobs.
Right. Yes. I think she continues with this epic song.
Yeah. I love being myself and spreading that peace everyone's missing. I got rockin' confidence.
Yes, let's get physical. 100%.
Spreading love and happiness around the world. Remembering everyone to be themselves. Rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence. Not afraid to be who I want.
I love the little fucking the little addition you're helping out with.
To be in life, no matter what anyone says. Rockin' confidence. Rockin' confidence. I got rockin' confidence.
Oh shit.
Rockin'
here we go.
confidence.
Oh. Yeah. That was fucking amazing. Thank you for playing that.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Her vagina is likely shrunken up. Does that happen? Because is that a good thing? I'm not sure.
And
you know more about fat people stuff.
If you're suggesting that it's because it's from no use, normally that's not the way it is. Like most fat people, it's not it doesn't shrink up. They actually they actually fucking end up having like very large urethras too. So there's actually been some instances of very, very, very large women trying to get pregnant, and then they go to the doctor and they realize that the semen's in the actual urethra tube. True fucking shit. It's so fucked up. But
oh, how? I mean, I don't even know what I've seen a vagina before. I couldn't find the pee hole if you paid me $1 million. Shit. Like,
but
so they're pee
but
holes.
also, well, yeah, because it's a lot of fluid, bro. I mean, like it's like think about what it takes to hydrate a fucking 400-pound person. You know.
So you
should unsubscribe.
You are so wait a second. Is this pee hole penetrable?
I mean, the urethra gets big enough. It would be, and if the penis is small enough and the urethra is big enough, it would be. But, but here's another thing too. Yeah. Of course, Asians. Yeah. Sorry,
not
Asians.
a black guy.
But,
definitely not a black guy.
Not a black guy. But here's also the thing, right?
But who's gonna date the fat white women?
Well, I was just about to point out, like, I mean, people are like, well, like, the sad thing about men in America is somebody's probably banging that.
Oh, you know? God, yes.
Somebody's probably lifting up the extra labia, you know, putting them over to the side.
I like the visual. I got that right in my head. Just the visual.
Duct taping them so they don't slam back and break their back. And then it's
I skipped dinner, and I'm not mad at that decision today. I'm just not mad.
Yeah, I'm not having my snack. I had steak earlier, but I'm not having my snack. I'm definitely not doing that. So.
Oh my goodness, this is a weight loss plan. Good, you're welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Thousands of people just lost 10 pounds. They're intermittent fasting, and they probably threw up. So there's an immediate decrease in calories from whatever was sitting in your digestive tract. You're welcome. You're welcome, people.
So what's the answer to this? How would you describe this body type, Mark?
Is that her back shape? Or her front? Is her head on backwards? Like, again, the lack of knees is concerning. I'm not even sure how that would work. Yeah, she can't clean down there.
No, she can't even reach. Can't even reach.
Do you use like a scrub brush? Like, just go down and just.
I've shown you that. I've shown you the tool that they used before, right?
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
So here's the wild thing, and this is how unfortunate it is for this woman. Normally, when people get to her size, they normally have huge tits. They just like fucking sag, men and women. So, but this fucking unfortunate woman, who is a horrible person, by the way. So just in general, she's a horrible person. Not because she's fat. I mean, she's disproportionately burdensome to society, so that doesn't make her a good person. But yeah, she got a Lyft driver fired because she called a fucking. This woman thought she was going to fit into the back of like a Honda Civic, but her back boobs are like here. We can see back boob right here, and they're clearly much larger cup than her front boobs. Just like
I know what everybody's thinking, and I'm going to ask it, Alan. I'm going to ask what everybody's thinking. Yeah. Would you rather have sex with her or the transgender girl at the beginning? If you had to, I
just chop it the fuck off, man. So.
But you have to. Like it is a must.
I don't have to do shit.
I'm gonna go with the tranny.
I don't have to do shit. I would find the nearest window.
I'm going with the I'm going with the transgender person. That's because I'm not homo. I'm not transphobic. So you're welcome, Left. Yeah, I will choose a transgender person over that. Now,
I mean, is it for like
there's no chance
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, there's no chance it's ever going to happen. But you can't even say it's to save the species, because
it's just for a good time.
Oh, just for a good time? Yeah.
Well, a good time that's mandated by, let's say to save the world. I guess I just let the world burn down. Fuck it. The civilization ends. We're all going out.
You realize you're asking me this question, right? So because I'm just like,
I don't know. But moving on to something kind of important. The left has really gone after InfoWars. I had no idea. So I was on Chase Geiser's show when he first started, he had like 10,000 followers. A great guy. I was one of his guys' first ones on his podcast. It was when I was quasi libertarian fitness guy, right? And I've since evolved to disenfranchised Democrat, libertarians can't win, Trump's going to abolish federal tax guy. But I'm still fitness guy. So fitness has stayed. Everything else, everybody's like, somebody asked me today, like, oh man, why are you were so critical of Trump? You're pro DeSantis. I'm like, yes, all that is true. Why'd you change? Well, DeSantis lost and Trump did some cool shit. That's it. Like, I'm pretty malleable. Like, I could be convinced. I'm not a tribal guy. Like Trump, when he said I got RFK, I'm like, you got low blinder. Right. So from Chase Geyser, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I was just swatted again moments ago, just before 2 a.m. 6 to 8 police officers used a PA system to call me by my name and order me to walk out of my house. He is a InfoWars host. I was handcuffed in the middle of the street, presumably at gunpoint, though I couldn't tell because the light being shined in my face. I was then led into the house where my wife was woken up, and we were informed that they received a call from someone pretending to be me and threatening to kill my family. So let's
Chase, are you inside? You acknowledge. Or Chase, can you step out with your hands up? Travis County Sheriff's Office, step out of your house now with your hands up. Come out of the house with your hands up. Do it now. Do it slow.
First off, we can't be mad at the cops here, guys.
No.
They did nothing wrong, but if they find this person, they need to be sentenced to death because this is attempted murder.
Yes, it is.
Okay, outside. Step out. Step out of the office. Step out. Come outside. Come on, come towards us. Don't walk towards him, have him come out. Come on.
At 2 a.m., they woke up his entire neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
Keep walking. Towards us.
Poor Chase.
No shit, dude. Then he's got so now like his entire neighborhood's fucked. People are gonna be worried about property values.
Oh yeah,
he easily could have ended up dying.
Well, he's doing everything. He's like, you shouldn't open the door. I'm like, no, they had probable cause to go in. Like that's when
they're gonna smash that shit in. Yeah, they're gonna smash that shit in.
As they're supposed to do. I'm not mad at the cops here. But apparently this happened before too. So here's another one. Here's the actual, I don't know what's on this one. I guess here's just a picture. So essentially the left is resorting to everything they can to punish people on the right for speaking opinion and truth. And whether their opinion is the truth, I'm not here to decide that. But here's the issue. This is the beginning. This is just the beginning. It's going to happen to us.
Yep.
It's going to happen to Tim Pool. It's been happening to Tim Pool. So they're going to start at this. So this last time we talked about when they're actually getting people. And by getting, I mean unaliving people. So with the swattings, they're going to start with people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Tim Pool, Alex Jones, InfoWars, but they got a list. And it's going to be everybody who disagrees with them. It's going to be Cernovich. It's going to be, it's going to be Kirk. What's his name? It's going to be Ben Shapiro. Charlie Kirk. So they're going to go down the list. So as the left, look, man, it's like, so you ever see those war movies where someone gets shot, he goes, just starts blasting his machine gun all over the place. That's the left right now. They're dying. Their approval ratings at an all-time low. And also another Tim Pool video I happened to listen to today was I just listened to it passively while doing paperwork. So I might get this wrong. Sometimes for paperwork, I need distractions to keep my brain focused. You know how it is. And so
totally relate.
Essentially, people are fleeing. He was listening to one of the leftist people say the Democrat Party in 10 years is dead. People are fleeing cities. So basically what's going to happen is the Electoral College is going to just favor the Republicans dramatically.
Mhm.
So
Right.
now you're in a situation where the Democrat Party is dying and the woke
Yep.
is just flailing and blasting that machine gun as they go
Yep.
down, taking out everything in its way. So you're going to see, and this is not a prediction, this is a fact because it's already happening. So I'm right just by saying it. You're going to see them attack physically. Shit, they did it to President Trump, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to see them try and unalive people. You're going to see them try and swap people. You're going to see them try and publicly attack people. You're going to see them try and dox people. You're going to see them try and get people fired from their jobs for charges. That didn't really happen. You're going to see mass cancellation campaigns, which aren't going to be effective because they can't cancel because shit, they tried to cancel Target for fuck's sakes. The people who sold tucking underwear, right? And Target's like, dude, we Target is not trying to trans your kids.
No.
Target is trying to sell underpants. And somebody internally thought that there's a bunch of transgender people. We should probably feature these transgender underpants. That's it.
Mhm.
Trust me, Target is a woke company. I know. I filled out the paperwork. I do business with Target. I like the people at Target. But it's not, dude, these aren't evil people. These are people trying to make profit. And they hedge their bets, seeing what trends are. ESPN did this where they turned all their shows woke in the 2010s. And at the time, it fucking worked. Because everybody was woke. Everybody's going woke. But then there was a cultural shift. And now ESPN is dying. So again, ESPN, they just care about their profits and their shareholders. Target, the buyer is just the guy in charge of it. You really think the guy making 70 to 80 grand a year, or maybe 150, I don't know what they pay. Do you really think that guy is just like, you know what? My job's at stake, but I really need to turn the kids gay. I want every male to tuck his penis at 12 years old. No. It's just a dude hedging his bets that here's what I'm going to do for my section. I see it all the time, and I am defending these large companies. Yes, I am. Because a lot of reasons I get into places is because, hey, we fit a trend, and we are doing things in a way that they foresee their market liking. Trust me, there is no directive from, there might be this, the whole DEI score, that shit's dead. That's gone. At the end of the day, those scores don't matter. Because if they're losing money, those don't matter. It's like, no, they have this DEI score. Yeah, but you know what score is more important than that? Their social credit score, whatever it's called. You know what score is more important than that? Their P&L. Their P&L statement. That's what's important. Their EBITDA. So either way, DEI, this, that, the third, they're going to do that. But at the end of the day, they need to make money. They need to make their shareholders happy. And I know, guys, I'm in that world for fucking 18 hours a day. Don't tell me that there's some now consumers. Why do you think they all bowed down to Robbie Starbuck? Why do you think Tractor Supply was like, oh shit, we got to get rid of this? Because Robbie's like, dude, I'm going to take away 20% of your customers.
Yeah. And they can't take that. They can't bear that.
Yeah. They don't give a fuck about a social credit score. They care about, we can't go 20% on our balance statement. That's not going to work. See, there's people overthink this shit. The reason these companies did that is because the media was telling them that's what the majority of Americans want. And the media fucking lied. And now these companies are like, well, shit, we're fucked. We need to do something. So Target and all these companies, you're going to see Costco do it too. Costco's like, we're not getting rid of DEI. Oh, they will.
They will. I guarantee it.
If it starts, but here's the thing. I don't care if Costco flies a Nazi flag. I'm going to Costco.
Yeah, I like Sam's better, actually.
The shit is so good at Costco.
It is good, but we don't have one around here. So
okay, I go to Sam's. I have 2 memberships. I'm not loyal. Sam's has better things in some aspects. Overall, Costco, in my opinion, is slightly better, but we go to both. It's usually 2 weeks on Costco, 1 week on Sam's Club. This week was Costco week.
That makes sense. That honestly makes sense. But the DEI stuff, that was bound to happen. But what we were talking about just a second ago, like I mean, I always say stay violent. Like And here's the problem: we have allowed people to burn down cities and shit like that in America in the last 5 years. They think that this is their language, right? And it's wild that they will like somehow or another, like if anybody that's not on the left, I'm not even saying on the far right, but anybody that's not on the left, if it would be the other way, like say a right-leaning person like attacks somebody or whatever, they never let it go. They never let it go. But you bitches are burning down cities, swatting people, all sorts of shit. I mean, we still do we know how the InfoWars guy was murdered? Like what? Like for any reason?
50% of murders go unsolved. So statistically, we will never find out. There's a 50% chance just based on statistics. I mean, it's really hard to catch murderers. Like it's hard, especially if they know how to murder people, right? People who get caught, like we always say this, like about Callie Muscle and Wes Watson. Don't brag about getting arrested. You got caught. You're a bad criminal. Good. I'm not trying to promote crime and getting away with it, but like I know a lot of people from my childhood. Again, grew up in a different wood. Didn't grow up in Brentwood. Grew up in a different wood.
Yeah.
Many of my friends were murderers and they weren't in prison.
Yeah.
Put that in perspective. I was in that world.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get away with a murder. I never killed.
No.
Okay, I'm not going to make any. I am not making any statements on this matter.
No.
I plead the fifth. Fifth. So my past is fucked. My kids don't have that problem because they're not poor. That's why I work so hard. Yeah, I agree, Alan. I mean, here's the thing. They tried January 6th. The only person who died was Ashley Babbitt. The other dude died of unrelated causes like a week later. All right. The cop.
Yeah.
Dude, January 6th was a nothing burger. It was just a fucking unarmed boomers just strolling around. There were some people who did some dumb shit. Yeah. They should probably get some community service in a small sentence. But like 20 years? Come on, dude. Really? Like when these guys, they literally like Kamala Harris was raising money to get fucking looters and arsonists out of prison.
Out of jail. Yeah.
Yeah. We should, Kamala Harris, and I'm being very, very, very nice. She should be in prison for the rest of her life for doing that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Acting as a government official, supporting violence and crime. Nope. Kamala Harris should be in I'm not just talking prison. I'm talking about like Guantanamo Bay, waterboard that bitch every day. Fuck Kamala Harris. That's my opinion. So, you might not agree with me. I know you're a little bit more bleeding heart liberal, but.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bleeding heart liberal. So no, she should definitely be in jail. Like a lot of people should be. Not to mention that, but I mean, they've lied to the American people. Like anybody that said that Joe Biden was cognitively with it and knowing he wasn't, you should be in jail. You've lied to the American people. I mean,
that's treason.
It's treason. Yeah.
How is treason for the United States? How do you punish people for treason? I forgot. I don't think I think something. Yeah, I think you're forced to like listen to really bad music. Like, they did that at Waco. Remember Waco? They were playing the music, and that was like supposed to.
You're forced to play out the scenario of would it be the trans woman or the 600-pound woman?
I already chose. I'm going with second base with the transgender person every time.
No, so all of a sudden you can be in second base. Like I thought it was the full ride.
I'm a bodybuilder, dude. It's amazing what I do for $20. I will. Hey, I'm not saying I would do that, but if I did that, I would be amazing at it. I would be amazing.
I'd be amazing at it.
I would be the best ever. I know how to do it. I know what it takes. That's why gay dudes have it made, right? Like they know exactly what to do, right? Like think about it. Women are guessing. They're like, I don't have one. What are gay guys are like? This is the way. This is it.
This is the way.
This is it.
The way.
Where's Mike? Why isn't Michael on? Michael needs to be on.
Michael.
Michael, so tell us about. Do you know exactly what? Oh my God, that's fucking cheat code. Yeah, I wish I was gay, dude. It'd be much easier. You could share clothes. Like that's the benefit. If you're gay, you could you have double the wardrobe. Find a dude like Michael and his husband are the same size. They have double the wardrobe. Think about it.
That's pretty cool. So
that is the best part. That is the best part of being gay is shared wardrobe. I mean, you could have a different outfit every day and then you could swap. Like, because if I wear the same outfit every week, because I do videos, you just wear that now. It was a video a week ago. But if I have a boyfriend, then I can wear his outfit the next week. Then it's 2 weeks between outfits.
Right. Right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I appreciate you very much.
So what
So
let's get back to the stock market from Ariana Wexler. The panic over markets is the most effective anti-Trump psyop so far. We're ripping off the Band-Aid of 4 years of fake jobs numbers, overspending, and borrowing against our future. The markets need to adjust, stay calm. Markets will be fine, guys. Markets will be just fine. I haven't checked it today. I was too busy to check it, but I'm not worried about the market. No one should be worried about the market. It hit a nice bullish run after Trump was elected because Trump was elected, and now they're going to have to do some shit. It's going to have to normalize, get over this thing with Canada, which, by the way, I tweeted today, the tariffs are pretty much over. Trump was just like, what Trump wanted to do, and this is my guess, he went, like we said before, he went to the extreme. We're going to take over Canada. And then it's going to end up like, hey, can you guys lower our tariffs on milk? That's it. Yeah. If Trump went in and say, hey guys, you're charging us 200% tariff on milk products, which by the way includes MTS Nutrition Machine Whey. I don't think he said that, but that's what I would have liked him to say. And instead he goes in and is like, fuck it, we're going to conquer you bitches. So in reality, asking for a lower tariff on milk is probably not that big of a deal. That's the art of the deal. He wrote the fucking book on it. Yeah, we're down to 41.3. Again, still over 40, but the NASDAQ is up 1.22. S&P, which matters, is up 49.49%. I mean, the Dow Jones is overall down very, 0.2%, but the NASDAQ is up 1.22 and the S&P is up 0.49. So overall, I see that as a pretty good fucking day.
Yeah.
S&P 500 that's the fucking one. That's the big one. So in aggregate, yeah, we're down a little bit, but hey, the market is not predictable. And that's why it's always a risk. Since when is the stock market? It's a sure thing in a 10 to 15 year block. It is. It grows about 10 to 15% every whatever, over time, 15 years, I think, 10 to 15%. But it's never been like, hey, guess what? Tomorrow your account's going to grow 15%. No, it goes like this. It's all over the fucking place. It's a fucking stock market.
And the thing is, man, like how it's going to have to adjust anyway. Because what you pulled up was very well said. Like they lied about job numbers, which is another reason why the entire last administration should be put in jail. Like they were lying to the American people. That should be considered treason all by itself. But, it's going to have to adjust. It just has to, because very frankly, if it doesn't, it's just going to collapse at some point in time worse, We need markets self-correct. And then they adjust, they stabilize, and then they do their fucking thing. Look, man. Yep. America's going to be awesome. I'm very excited about it. I've never been so bullish about this country. We're winning. Like, and I'm stealing for some reason. I'm on Tim Pool's dick today, but I'll ride a different dick tomorrow. We've never been on the Quartering's dick, but I don't think we can find. No, I'm not going to go there. No.
Apparently he's a pretty nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
I wasn't too happy with the whole I poached Tim Pool's cast. I'm like, I don't like that. That's not cool. I don't care if you're playing around. That just seems cheesy, but whatever. That just wasn't I think there's better ways to self-promote. He hasn't even come up on my feed lately. So I don't know how he's doing. I haven't seen much from him. So whatever. But hey, you want to see a Democrat? Like, this is funny. So this is a mayoral candidate from New York City. So he's running for mayor, and Tom Homan was in town. And so I'm going to play this video. So basically, Assembly member and New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani attempts to approach border czar Tom Homan after Homan joins Republicans in Albany. Okay, why? Oh, that's picture in picture. Wrong button. Sorry. All right, here we go.
How many more New Yorkers not charged? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment?
Okay. First thing I get out of this video.
Yep.
That motherfucker's weak. Like he's trying to
weak.
barely the state trooper. He's like, oh, he's pushing all he can. The state trooper's like, really, bro? Here's the deal. So going back to that motherfucker who's getting deported. So here's the deal. He had a green card, and he was at protests that were essentially, well, shitting on America and promoting I'm sorry, dude. Look, man, I'm friends with a lot of these Israel runs everything guys. It's like, all right. Here's the deal. Dude, you're in our fucking country. You're on a green card. You're a citizen, but not really. Like you do not have the same rights as I do for free speech. So here's this dude's wife, right? This guy, Mahmoud Khalil. So here's what she's demanding.
I am a staff attorney with the Clear Project and one of Mahmoud Khalil's attorneys, and I will be reading a statement on behalf of Mahmoud Khalil's wife, who does not wish to be named.
Why not? You're his wife. It's pretty easy to find out who you are.
My husband from our home.
No, he was in an anti-American violent protest that blocked people from getting around the streets. And if he doesn't like it here, he can go fuck right off to Palestine.
That's right.
That's where I'm at. And here's the thing. I would say the same thing about a fucking Israeli.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, but you have a green card. You have a green card. We're thinking about letting you in. You're here on a trial fucking run, and then you want to fucking say you dislike America. You can immediately get the fuck out.
You can take a bag full of dicks to eat on the way there.
Yeah, absolutely. Immediately get the fuck out. Like all these foreign students that are involved in protests,
kick them out
on college campuses. Out, fucking gone. Immediately, fucking gone. Why is it a problem? It's not a problem when every other country in the fucking world shows like their nationalism, shows their pride in their country. But when we show pride in America, like we're the bad people, like we want to tariff people the same way they tariff us. We're the bad people. We don't want to just give out our money because people don't just give us their money. We're the bad people. Like, fuck that shit. I am an American citizen. I am born and raised in America. I am proud to be an American. I'm not necessarily proud of our government all the time, but I am proud of America. And if you don't like my country, you know what you can do? You can get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out. You know, like how hard is that? You know?
Amen.
And it's shameful that the United States government continues to hold him because he stood for the rights and lives of his people.
Whoa. His people? Yeah. I thought he was a fucking American. His people?
I thought he was American.
Okay. When people say my people, I'm not like, oh, Poland? Oh, fucking Western Russia? Oh, no. Just because my fucking ancestors came from fucking Poland, Germany, Russia, and fucking Israel. No, motherfucker. I'm a fucking American. So his people can kiss my American red, white, and blue fucking ass and take their bitch asses. If you want to be with your fucking people, if your people aren't, if you refer to your people as anything but American, we do not want you here, bitch. Right. Get the fuck out and take your bitch ass wife with you and take this fucking attorney with you.
I agree.
I demand his immediate release and return to our family.
She's kind of cute though.
You demand it, do you?
Devastated our lives.
How about no?
Yeah. How about
every day without him is filled with uncertainty.
How about the uncertainty of Americans seeing people riot in their cities?
Not just for me, but for our entire family and community.
Community. What community?
Loved ones
Which
are
community?
struggling with the pain and fear of his sudden absence. And yet, we are not alone. So many who know and love Mahmoud have come together, refusing to stay silent. Their support is a testament.
Okay, so let's go to these dumb fucks in New York.
Yeah.
So here they are, just dumb fuckery.
Let the siege on Gaza now!
Holy shit, there's a Jew.
There's a Jew.
Whoa, did
There's
he
two.
get lost?
There's two Jews back to back.
I don't know if they're real Jews. They could be imposters.
They say authentic rabbis always support Zionism in the state of Israel.
Always opposed.
If we don't get it,
I want to see you try and shut it down here, motherfuckers. You can shut down New York all you want. I don't care. Go ahead, riot, burn it down. Don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Go ahead. They vote for it. That's the thing, is that I don't feel bad for New Yorkers. Like, you guys had plenty of time to move.
Yep. Plenty of time. And very realistically, dude, like, who are these people like, we'll shut this down? That's not protesting. That's inciting. Okay. And here's the thing. You do you. Again, you do you. But I'm saying, like, if you're not a citizen here, if you have a green card, if you're just here on a visa, especially if you're illegal and you want to protest the United States, we should just kick you the fuck out. Like, we need to stop being so pussyfooted about all this shit. Like, just, you know, that was my stance on the whole Canadian thing. Like, you guys can fucking deal with us how we want you to deal with us, or we can make you deal with us how we want you to deal with us. But you're going to deal with us how we want you to deal with us. Like, America needs, we are the most powerful. If we are going to be the most powerful country in the world, we need to let our dick swing a little bit. I mean, for real, we need to let our dick swing a little bit. We really do.
Here's the thing. They lost me at my people. Again, like, here's where they're doing it wrong. You want to get me on your team? You want to get me on your team? Like, and they used to do this because they were good liars. Now nobody even tries to lie anymore. It's like Mahmoud loves America. He loves being in America. He loves being an American. America is his community. He just wants what's best for America. And we want to be a part of this country. We want to attain full citizenship, and we appreciate your support. And that's why we're fighting this, because we love this country. Instead, it's my people, his people, defending his people. You're not defending his people.
Right.
You're defending, well, you're not defending my people. My people are Americans. White, brown, black, Muslim, Jewish, Hindi, don't give a fuck. If you're American, you're my people. My people aren't just fucking Polish Jews in Franklin. Right. No, my people are every fucking American, regardless of their skin color, their belief system. And that's why America is so beautiful. But when you start coming into this country, remember that saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. These motherfuckers don't want to do as the Romans do. They want to bring their country to America rather than assimilate into America. And assimilating doesn't mean watching Beverly Hills 90210 and wearing FUBU shirts. Assimilating means just loving the country and loving what it's about, loving our freedom and loving our culture.
How is it not a prerequisite? Like, that's the thing. Like I heard, I think it was Trump's going to try to sign an executive order, or going to sign an executive order that makes English the official language of America, which I don't know why we don't already have that. But people are upset at him by this. Why? I don't get it. Like, why do you guys hate this country so much? Like, why do you guys hate America? What, like, it's like they hate everything about it to the point where they fucking they want to assimilate it to something else. Now, we are a melting pot. I love the fact that there's different food. I love the fact that we've developed a certain way, but it all needs to integrate. You can't just come in and change shit. Show us the shit we should like about your culture. Don't tell us we're going to like shit. That's the same. It's the left's problem. They don't want people to assimilate. They don't want things to be eased in. They want to tell people how they're going to act, what they're going to do, and if they don't like it, they just try to destroy them. You know, and that's fucked up.
For the last 4 years, we were told that America is evil, and that white men especially, and now black men, because they voted more for Trump than any other time since, I think, Reagan, if I'm not mistaken. So now they hate black men. Basically, the Democrat Party hates men, unless they're effeminate men like David Hogg, who tries to be tough with his 3-inch arms. It's fascinating to watch these people. And
David Hogg is a fascinating person.
It's a fascinating world. And so it's really awesome to watch what's happening now. So basically, if you're male and straight, whether you're black, Latino, or white, you are a white supremacist. You're a homophobe. You're a transphobe. So basically, the Democrat Party is left with unbearable liberal women, liberal white women, transgender people, some gay people, not all, and
not all.
that's really and just effeminate males, low T males. That's the Democrat Party. So I'm here for it. And
me too.
I know we're wrapping it up, but let's end on a good note that BLM is gone, that the narrative is dying, and you have rappers like my man Lil Yachty. I like Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
I don't know any of his songs, I don't think, but he seems like a good guy. I like the hat. So let's play what he has to say. So I guess this is a cooking show with some attractive young lady, and I love his outfit. Like I could not pull that off.
No, the hat I couldn't do.
I could do the hat. I don't think I could do the denim. This I like anyway.
You spent $100,000 on a trip to Disney once. How much have you spent on charitable causes this year? Let's start cooking these pancakes.
100K on Disney is pretty believable. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, no shit. That's just getting dinner.
Jesus, fuck Disney.
I mean, well, this year technically just started, so this year, I mean, like, it's hard to.
What about last year?
Well, last year, it's hard to gauge.
All right. So what about the year before last year?
Oh, well, that year, that's a good year. Yeah, it's just blurry. I'll be doing so much.
BLM, since you want to be so black power.
BLM is a scam.
Whoa, Lil Yachty is based. Look at his face.
Look at her.
Look at her
like,
face.
What now?
Like that. That look, that should be a meme. That is a meme.
Yes, that should be.
There. Let's see where he goes with this.
Clip that. Send it to the fucking news.
BLM was literally a scam. They had bought mansions, and you probably wouldn't know anything about it because you don't care about black people. You don't follow black.
Oh god damn, he is all over her. He's like, I don't give a shit that you're pretty.
Okay. This conversation comes up all the time. That's an attractive woman. Don't care what race she is. That is a very attractive woman. Just being honest.
Of course. Yeah.
Give her a wood out of 10.
I do care about black people. Look at my chocolate.
I'm looking at your chocolate. I appreciate her chocolate. I do.
You're mad.
It's a disguise.
It's a disguise. Oh, Jesus.
In his defense, he is a couple shades darker.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty's not quite Wesley Snipes, but he's a couple shades darker.
No. Yeah.
I think I'm literally the most pro-black person in this room.
Because you have an all-white staff?
Bro, I keep pointing out, like, you notice the Bernie Sanders rallies are all just insufferable white liberals.
Yes.
There's not one black person. You notice another thing? There's no black people at the fucking this Mexican guy who's getting deported. This not Mexican guy. This pro Hamas guy. There's not one black person. Black people are like, fuck that shit. Kick him out. This guy, look at his eyes again. He's the man.
He's like, boom.
He's a living, breathing meme.
He just fucking wrecked her.
Okay, let's see where it goes.
They're not white. They're POC.
They're POC.
I'm gay. Thank you.
And I'm gay.
What? Don't laugh.
I do have a gay, so.
I do have a gay. We have a gay. We have a gay. So.
We have a gay.
Yeah.
I do have a gay. I've never heard anybody say a gay. I have a gay.
What's this guy's name again?
Little Yachty. I'm a fan. I'm buying his album if that exists.
Yeah, I'm going to it right now.
Oh my god, we need to end this with a little Yachty sign, just a little of it, because we don't want YouTube to copyright it.
Yeah.
So, I also am
gay.
He said something else. I gotta hear that again. I too have a gay.
What? Don't laugh.
I do have a gay. So I also am.
I too have a gay.
That's brilliant. That is fucking brilliant.
Oh my God.
I too have a gay.
Oh, she was
How
trying to
goddamn
like,
standing.
what the fuck? That has nothing to do with being white or black. He said, you have all white people. I'm gay. It's like, okay, I'm gay too. We're all fucking gay. I just said, I described how good I'd be at head on this episode. So we're all gay.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Honestly, I would be amazing, but I'm not going to do it unless there's some cash involved.
Yeah. I was like, $20 is $20. All right. So
Slightly more.
So folks, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. Please go to ambrosiacollective.com. It is our business partner Mike's birthday celebration.
Oh my God, like 50% off. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're giving like 50% off at Ambrosia Collective. So please go check that out right now. And Mark and I have some other stuff in the works for you guys. So please do stay tuned because we've got some amazing things happening.
And guys, yes. We will put this on our channels. On Friday, we are doing a show called Jewcast. Yes. It'll be an extra podcast, and Alan is the non-Jew. And special guest, of course, Andrew Meyer's on there. Special guest, Laura Loomer.
Yes.
It's going to be a banger. Can you imagine us with Laura Loomer on one podcast?
I am the token Gentile. So just like in mine and Mark's business practices, I'm the token white person. So.
You know, I've never ever said anything negative about Laura, which makes this much less awkward. She says some things that are out, like, just edgy. And I'm just like, all right. I do not want to fight Laura Loomer. She's fiery.
No, yeah, she's fiery. No shit.
I do not want to battle with her. And honestly, I don't want to battle with Nick Fuentes anymore either, because we have mutual friends now, apparently. So I'm over it. I'm just not gonna talk shit about anyone except for lefties.
Speaking of dick sucking, you have mutual friends with Nick Fuentes now. So
anyway, situation.
Yeah, it is. So listen, folks, thank you very much for joining.
We'll
be back tomorrow night.
We're gonna have a gay.
She get a gay. You know what? I'll see if we can bring our gay on tomorrow.
We need to bring the gay on. Hey, if we want to be really gay, we should call Aaron.
Oh my God. I don't know, dude.
He'll get us banned.
Yeah, Aaron will get us banned. Aaron is a friend of ours. He is the gayest person we know. And not only we know, there's nobody gayer than him. I mean, he's a Republican, but there's nobody gayer than him.
No, you can't get gayer than him. There's nobody in this world gayer than him. He's the gayest man you will ever meet. Like super gay. No. Flamboyant.
In front of when I had met him for like 3 hours, and in front of my wife, he told me he wanted to fuck me.
So he told me we're in my upstairs loft, and he was he told I reached out to you because I really want to have sex, and my wife's sitting right there, and I'm like, oh, my wife is not about that life. She's just a normal person. She's like, the fuck. Oh God, we need to bring him on. We need to record it so we can edit it though.
Yeah, because that's a dangerous one. That one might get us kicked off of X.
And Rumble will be like, we're not that free speech.
Yeah, Rumble's like, nope.
But he's a gay. But we have a gay.
Yeah. So tomorrow night, Mark and I will be back, possibly with a gay.
Bring the gays.
All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Let's just go. We need to leave.
We're done.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss. It's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.